That brings us to general public comment. Do we have anyone signed up ahead of time? Open up to the room. Is there anyone who'd like to give general public comment? Okay, give 3 minutes.
My name is Dr. Justin Spees. Got a question for you. There you said that you're going to do your best not to engage in viewpoint discrimination based on the content of what people say. Back in April, someone came in here and held a sign up here while they talked that said no more taxes, and you had no issue with that. A couple weeks later, I come in with a sign that says women have more balls than Patrick too, and you stop me from speaking. Is that viewpoint discrimination? Anyways, so my sign here says vote out tyranny, vote out Shannon Reed, who's up for re-election right now. On the other side here it says, Sarah Plinsky, you are a Nazi, and it's got your favorite symbol right there. So, what tyranny am I referring to? Well, there's lots of tyranny that Shannon has engaged in, but I want to give an example here. That during COVID, you all put in mask mandates for children beginning at 2 years old. The other day, the COVID Select Committee released Dr. Anthony Fauci's transcript, and I want to highlight a couple of things that were asked and answered. One of the questions was the WHO recommended against masking children less than 5 because masks are not in the overall interest of the child, and then against children 6 to 11 from wearing masks because, and again, quoting, of the potential impact of wearing a mask on learning and psychological development. Was there ever a cost-benefit analysis done on the unintended consequences of masking kids versus the protection that it would give them? Fauci's answer, not to my knowledge. Question, do you recall reviewing any studies or data supporting masking for children? Fauci's answer, you know, I might have, Mitch, but I don't recall specifically that I did. I might have. Next question, since there's been a lot of studies that have come out since the pandemic started, but specifically on this, there have been significant on kind of like the learning loss and speech and development issues that have been associated with particular young children wearing masks while they're growing up. They can't see their teacher talk and can't learn how to form words. Have you followed any of those studies? Fauci said, no, but I believe that there are a lot of conflicting studies, that there are those that say, yes, there is an impact, and there are those that say there's not. I still think it's up in the air. So the party of science, had it drilled into us that this was all science, and you all were referring to Fauci and his guidance wasn't even based on science. You all, I used to be a professor and I used to teach human development. You all would have failed my human development class because you didn't have any understanding what a mask on a child would do to their development. But we all had to listen to you. Wouldn't even pass one of my classes, but I had to put one on my daughter. Are we allowed to campaign when we're up here talking now all of a sudden? This is campaigning. Why am I allowed to have this sign right now?
Thank you. Is there anyone else who'd like to give public comment?
This commission is a shame to the county. It's a shame to everybody here. There's progress being made in some areas and no progress being made in others, but none of it has anything to do with the county leaders sitting up here in front. The character of these people don't allow them to be able to see beyond their own biases. The character of these three people don't allow them to simply allow somebody to speak. And the aspect of control expressed on the dais or the little table up there is unnecessary and truly un-American. And you just showed your, I guess, inconsistent enforcement of the rules that you use to shut people down again. Because I just spoke to the character of people in here. I thought that was off limits and got people muted. Karen, does your character not allow you to mute me like you do him? What is it about your character that allows you to take so much power when you haven't even received vote 1 yet? Pretty shameful, isn't it? When you guys pull your head out of your asses and start paying attention to what's going on around here, some things can start changing. But it seems like that's impossible to do, isn't it? Something else that happened there, in case you didn't notice it, I addressed other people. I was talking about you to them. Didn't seem to be a problem this time either. Inconsistencies. Inconsistencies. And I'm going to really, really enjoy testifying to those inconsistencies and helping introduce a lot of the evidence that I've compiled of your inconsistencies. And Patrick, the way you've behaved and the way you guys have tried to make me into the threat, and you did it with him, and you got people to attack him on the street. You know, you dumbasses haven't been able to do that with me. Because there's a few people out here that have known me a little longer than they've known you, because I've been around here for a long fucking time, and I've met a lot of people. And most people know that I wouldn't normally come in here with a sign that says Patrick Kelly's a pussy. But I'm probably going to be reliving that sign again and bringing it back in, because the way you're acting and the way you're needing a police escort to leave this building, trying to make somebody a threat,